What exactly happens inside your body if you stopped eating sugar for just 30 days? The answer might surprise you, because the transformation doesn't start where you'd expect. It doesn't begin in your waistline or your energy levels. It begins deep inside two fist-sized organs most people never think about until something goes terribly wrong. Your kidneys filter roughly 180 liters of blood every single day, more than 45 gallons, cycling through organs tucked quietly beneath your ribcage. They remove toxins, balance minerals, and regulate everything from blood pressure to red blood cell production. But when sugar floods your system day after day, these silent workers are forced into overdrive. And most people have no idea how much damage they're causing until it's already too late. Sugar doesn't just make you gain weight or crash in the afternoon. It rewires your metabolism at the cellular level, and your kidneys pay the price. High sugar intake triggers a cascade of chemical reactions that strain the filtration system, inflame delicate tissues, and push your body toward chronic disease. The scary part? You won't feel it happening. Your kidneys don't complain until they're nearly broken. But here's the twist. Stop eating added sugar for just 30 days, and the transformation begins faster than you think. The benefits go far deeper than you'd imagine. Science has some remarkable answers, and they start unfolding within the first 72 hours. When you consume sugar, especially in liquid form like sodas or sweetened coffee, your blood glucose spikes rapidly. Your pancreas releases insulin to bring it back down, but your kidneys have to filter every molecule of that excess sugar from your bloodstream. Unlike fats or proteins, sugar hits fast and hard. The kidneys act like emergency sponges, absorbing the overflow and trying to maintain balance. Over time, this repeated flooding damages the nephrons, the microscopic filtering units inside your kidneys. Think of it like using a coffee filter to strain thick syrup instead of water. The first time, it works. But do it every day for years, and the filter clogs, weakens, and eventually fails. Research from Johns Hopkins University shows that people who consume high amounts of added sugar have significantly higher rates of chronic kidney disease, even if they don't have diabetes yet. What makes this even more dangerous is that kidney damage accumulates silently. Many people don't discover they have kidney problems until more than 60% of function is already lost. By then, the damage is often irreversible. Cutting sugar now isn't just about feeling better today. It's about protecting organs that can't be replaced. Within the first 3 days of quitting sugar, your body enters a state of metabolic adjustment. For most people, this phase feels uncomfortable. Headaches, irritability, and intense cravings hit as your brain protests the sudden loss of its favorite quick fuel. But while your mind complains, your kidneys are quietly celebrating. The immediate drop in sugar intake means less strain on the filtration system. Blood glucose levels stabilize, and insulin production decreases. This gives your kidneys breathing room, a chance to operate without the constant emergency response. Studies show that reducing sugar lowers the production of advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, harmful molecules that accelerate kidney aging and contribute to tissue scarring. At the same time, inflammation markers in the bloodstream begin to decline. Sugar triggers oxidative stress, a process that damages cells and tissues throughout the body, including the delicate structures inside your kidneys. Within just 72 hours, this oxidative pressure starts to ease. It's not a full recovery yet, but it's the beginning of a biological reset your kidneys have been waiting years to experience. Sugar doesn't just raise blood glucose, it also hijacks your blood pressure, and that has a direct impact on kidney health. When you eat too much sugar, insulin levels rise, which signals your kidneys to hold on to sodium and water. The result is higher blood pressure, fluid retention, and increased strain on the tiny blood vessels that keep your kidneys functioning. This mechanism explains why people who consume large amounts of sugar often feel bloated or fatigued. Their kidneys are literally holding extra water, trying to balance the chaos sugar creates in the bloodstream. Over time, this elevated pressure damages the glomeruli, the filtering units responsible for cleaning your blood. Once those structures are scarred, they don't heal. But when you quit sugar, this cycle begins to reverse. Within weeks, blood pressure tends to drop as insulin levels stabilize and sodium retention decreases. The kidneys find it easier to maintain balance, and the stress on their blood vessels starts to fade. It's like turning down the volume in a noisy room. Suddenly, your kidneys can work in peace without the constant pressure pounding against their delicate walls. Most people blame kidney stones on salt or dehydration, but sugar is one of the most overlooked culprits. High sugar intake increases calcium excretion in the urine, making it easier for crystals to form and harden into stones. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people with the highest sugar consumption had a significantly higher risk of developing kidney stones compared to those who consumed less. It's not just soda. Cakes, candies, flavored yogurts, and even fruit juices packed with added sugars contribute to this risk. The body processes fructose, a type of sugar found in many sweetened products, in a way that promotes uric acid formation. When uric acid levels rise, it can bind with calcium and form painful stones that block the urinary tract. The good news, within just 30 days of quitting sugar, urinary composition begins to improve. Calcium levels stabilize, uric acid decreases, and the likelihood of crystal formation drops. Imagine 30 days of discipline sparing you years of excruciating pain. That's the kind of trade your kidneys will remember. If you're fascinated by how your body transforms when you change what you eat, and you want to learn more about fasting and the incredible science behind it, make sure to subscribe. We're diving deep into how simple changes unlock your body's hidden potential. When sugar leaves your diet, your kidneys begin something remarkable. They start to repair themselves. These organs have a limited ability to regenerate, but studies suggest that reducing sugar intake lowers inflammation and oxidative stress, allowing nephrons to recover some function. Think of it as a construction crew repairing a city after years of constant traffic damage. When the roads are no longer hammered by overload, workers can finally patch cracks and reinforce weak areas. Your kidneys operate in a similar way, taking advantage of the sugar-free break to restore balance and strengthen their filtering. One of the earliest signs of this recovery is a reduction in proteinuria, the presence of protein in the urine. Normally, healthy kidneys keep protein in the bloodstream, but when they're damaged, protein leaks through the filters. With sugar out of the picture, this leakage often decreases, showing that the filtration barrier is healing. It's not magic. It's biology responding to the break you finally gave it. One of the leading causes of kidney failure worldwide is uncontrolled diabetes, a disease fueled largely by diets high in added sugars. Constant high blood glucose damages the blood vessels in the kidneys, gradually leading to diabetic nephropathy, a condition where the kidneys lose their ability to filter waste. When you quit sugar for 30 days, your insulin sensitivity often improves. That means your body needs less insulin to manage glucose, which protects both your pancreas and your kidneys. It's a chain reaction of healing. Researchers have found that even moderate reductions in sugar intake can significantly lower the risk of progressing from prediabetes to type 2 diabetes. Fewer people developing diabetes means fewer people heading toward dialysis machines. So, while sugar may seem like a harmless indulgence, for your kidneys, it can be the difference between lifelong health and a slow, silent decline into disease. The choice you make today echoes for decades. Chronic sugar consumption doesn't just damage the kidneys directly. It also sparks inflammation throughout the body, and inflamed tissues are vulnerable tissues. High blood sugar triggers the release of inflammatory molecules called cytokines, which travel through the bloodstream and attack healthy cells, including those in your kidneys. This inflammation makes the kidneys more susceptible to scarring, a process known as fibrosis. Once scar tissue forms, kidney function declines permanently. But within 30 days of quitting sugar, research shows that inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein begin to fall. Lower inflammation means less damage to blood vessels and kidney tissues, preserving their ability to filter efficiently. This reduction in inflammation also brings side benefits that you can actually feel. Clearer skin, fewer headaches, more stable energy, and even better sleep. It's proof that kidney health is deeply connected to overall body wellness. Think of inflammation as rust on metal. Removing sugar slows the rusting, giving your kidneys a chance to last longer, stronger, and healthier. You might wonder, can 30 days really make a difference? The answer is a resounding yes. While chronic damage takes years to develop, improvements in kidney stress markers can begin in just weeks. Blood pressure decreases, protein leakage lessens, and overall filtration efficiency improves. Your urine itself may even change subtly, sometimes becoming clearer, a sign that the kidneys are processing waste more effectively. These small but meaningful changes show that the organs are stabilizing, adapting, and beginning to heal. It's important to remember that 30 days is not the finish line. It's the starting point. Like a trial run, it shows you how powerful sugar-free living can be. And once you see the difference in energy, mood, and kidney health, the question becomes, why go back? The body responds quickly when given the right conditions, and your kidneys are no exception. The truth is, your kidneys don't just benefit in a month. They benefit for life when sugar is minimized. Every day without added sugar is another day of protection against a future on dialysis. Of course, the occasional treat won't destroy your kidneys, but daily excess will. And that's the real message. Moderation protects, elimination heals. After 30 days, science is clear. Your kidneys will thank you today, tomorrow, and for every year you keep sugar in check. They've been working silently for you your entire life. Now it's time to work for them. If this video helped you understand what's really happening inside your body, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Your kidneys are worth protecting, and knowledge is the first step toward lasting change.